Today, I'd like to discuss the field of inquiry of culture, identity, and community. More specifically, I'd like to address the perception of societal expectations of women and how that affects their mental health. To do so, I will look at the literary text A Doll's House, a realistic modern tragedy by Henrik Ibsen, published in 1879. The play explores the social positions of women in the 19th century and their repressed individuality. The author examines social norms around women's duties and relationship reflection. The title A Doll's House has a significant portrayal of Nora Helmer in her likeness. She is seen by her husband, Torvald, as being submissive, manageable, and under his control. Torvald owns and maintains the magnificent home where Nora is shown as a pretty doll. In this play, Henrik Ibsen demonstrates how women are treated unfairly and unequally through connections, including love and family. Firstly, we will be looking at the extract. "You can't deny it, Nora, dear," puts his arms around her waist. "This Squanderbird is a pretty little creature, but she gets through an awful lot of money. It is incredible what an expensive pet she is for a man to keep." The first thing that stands out is Torvald putting his arms around Nora's waist. Ibsen makes it obvious in this scene that Torvald is correcting Nora for overspending in a gentle yet firm manner. The arm around Nora's waist may appear at first glance to be a simple act of affection. Ibsen intentionally picked this little point to show the power that men hold over women. Because Nora is a helpless, emotional woman who depends on her husband, it shows how furious Torvald would have been with her for overspending. However, he must maintain his calm and be kind to her. Similar like every other woman in this society who is inferior to males and reliant on them. In addition, Ibsen employs a metaphor. Despite being so pretty, Torvald refers to Nora as his squanderbird and tells her what an expensive pet she is to keep. This saying, which is deeply rooted in women's structural inferiority, implies that women are so worthless and they're equivalent with animals. Without any rights for their strong, superior partners, they are simply amusing little pets. Women are perceived to be just capable of dressing attractively and spending their husband's money. Torvald is perceived as being so superior to Nora in this situation, which connected to the global issue of how societal standards of women affects their mental health. In the final section of the extract, where Torvald warns Nora of having inherited her father's flaws, Ibsen once more illustrates how social expectations of women and how it affects their mental health. "Well, I suppose I must take you as you are now. It's in your blood. Yes. These things are hereditary, Nora." Indicates how women aren't viewed as their own person. They are only reflections of the males in the society who are their fathers. Because only males are recognized as real people with rights and authority, women are mocked of being incapable of thinking for themselves or developing their own personalities. Understanding how women are seen as being unable, being under a man's influence, and being in their shadow can help convey this entire journey. Ibsen also attempted to portray the idea that women are treated like dolls in this extract, which makes us consider how men utilize and mistreat women. This exemplifies how women should still behave like ladies and be the perfect wives for their husbands, despite the fact that males are superior to them. If not, men will perceive them as unsuitable or unworthy, which will be a significant negative impact on their mental health. Therefore, it relates back to the global issue.
Let's now examine the non-literary extract in detail. This photo is the first page of an Adidas brand advertising campaign. It depicts a woman with her children and it exemplifies the stereotypical view of a woman whose job is to be a mother, which is evident in the caption of the photo. This is clear by the expression of their mother's face, which is unemotional, and her gaze indicates that she is not at all happy and does not feel comfortable, which links back to the global issue and can be a direct highlight of her mental health. Therefore, she is burdened by her role and what she feels. The children she holds in her arms are fussy and do not even look at their mother and do not show her emotion or love at all. From the picture, we can see that the author has chosen matching green clothes for them, which indicates that they are twins. The author chose green color of the shirts, which symbolizes happiness and wealth that is given by their mother. Thus, he chose black jeans and black shirt with the white stripes for their mother, therefore her clothing can signify her lack of emotion. A very important element on this ad is the large white inscription in the middle, Goddess, and it refers directly to the fact that a woman can bear children by making her a goddess because she has a gift of giving life. This view of women and their expectations of society assigns them only to the role of mother, thereby removing them from other activities than raising children. This is clearly shown in the caption, in which her job, as it were, is to be a mother. Tarla Mitchell, mother. You can see from her gaze the grey background and black floor that she may feel somehow trapped in the social framework and obligation of being a mother, and this can greatly affect her mental health and her daily life. This concept also removes men from the picture and the role of caring for children, therefore leaving this role for the mother, which can be aggravating to her and is exemplified by her clothing, especially her red shoes. The color red is a symbol of anger and sacrifice, which certainly fits the topic at hand. This can be a direct reflection of her emotions, what she feels, and also how she is perceived and treated in the society. In the conclusion, an extract from the book A Doll's House shows that male wealth superiority and the treatment of women in the 19th century was a real problem and is still a global issue that affects women's mental health. This poster from the Adidas ad campaign perfectly shows that stereotypical view of women as mothers, and this is shown by the author using the colors of the clothes as well as the captions that are the part of the photo. The theme was clearly presented by the author and the book, Henrik Ibsen, and the author of the campaign. Therefore, both extracts had the role of promoting a global issue, societal expectations on women and how that affects their mental health, and trying to stand against it.